going forward. Honorable members, we are committed to ensuring that every sub-county in Kitui County has the opportunity to host such a forum, thereby making every resident feel involved and represented. It is our hope that through consistent engagement, we can foster trust, mutual understanding and accountability in the way we govern. This approach also helps to demystify the work of the County Assembly. By engaging with you in your community, we hope to shed light on the legislative, oversight and representative roles of the Assembly, thus making our operations more accessible and transparent. Honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, public participation is not just a constitutional requirement but a cornerstone of effective governance. The Constitution of Kenya 2010, Articles 10, Articles 174 and Article 196, as well as the County Government Act 2012, emphasize the importance of involving citizens in county planning, budgeting and legislative processes. Now, members, your involvement ensures that the decisions we make as your representatives are informed by the realities on the ground and are reflective of your needs and aspirations. Forums like this are designed to provide a space where your ideas, concerns and recommendations can guide the formulation of policies and the prioritization of development projects. I urge all of us here today to recognize the power and responsibility of participation. It is through active engagement that you can hold us accountable and ensure that public resources are utilized effectively and efficiently for the benefit of our county. Honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, one of the primary goals of this initiative is to foster trust and unity between the County Assembly and the people of Kitui. As we deliberate here today, let us remember that we are all working towards a common goal, the betterment of our communities and the prosperity of our county. For this trust to thrive, we as leaders must remain accessible, transparent, and accountable. At the same time, we rely on you, the public, to engage constructively, offer solutions, and support initiatives designed to uplift our county. Honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, this session provides a unique opportunity for us to reaffirm our commitment to the people of Kitui County. As their representatives, we must always strive to uphold the value of integrity, diligence, and accountability. I challenge the honorable members to ensure that every project initiated in your ward is followed through to completion. Oversight is one of our key responsibilities, and it is through diligent monitoring that we can ensure prudent use of public resources. Let us commit to regular follow-ups, proactive engagement with implementing county ministries, and effective communication with our constituents regarding the progress of ongoing projects. Moreover, I urge you to prioritize legislation that directly addresses the needs of our people. Let us focus on drafting laws and policies that promote sustainable development and enhance service delivery and empower our communities economically and socially. Honorable members, equally, allow me to emphasize the importance of supporting your elected members of the County Assembly. Your MCA is your voice in the Assembly. They represent your concerns, advocate your priorities, and work tirelessly to bring development to your ward. I urge you to support them by attending barazas, engaging with them during ward development planning meetings, and providing constructive feedback on their work. Working together with your MCAs creates a united front that amplifies your voice and strengthens their ability to deliver on their mandate. Development is a collaborative effort, and your unwavering support is critical in ensuring that your MCAs succeed in championing your interest. Let us build a culture of mutual respect and a shared responsibility as we journey toward a better future for our county. Honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, this forum is a testament to the transformative power of collaboration. It is a reminder that governance is most effective when it is inclusive, participatory, and grounded in the needs of the people. To the residents of Migwani Ward and Kitui County at large, thank you for your warm hospitality and for hosting this historic event. Your participation here today is proof that we are moving in the right direction. To the honorable members, let us use this platform to commit ourselves to the ideals of public service and ensure that the decisions we make in the Assembly truly reflect the will of the people. Let this be the beginning of a new chapter in governance, one where the Assembly and the people walk hand in hand towards a brighter and a prosperous future. Thank you, and may God bless you all. Honorable Priscilla and Honorable Kalenga, please take your seat before you proceed. Thank you very much, Honorable Kalenga and Priscilla. Today we are going to change the order of sitting. If you are seated behind like Ross, come and sit here before we proceed. Honorable Ross and Honorable Mukoyo. Let's fill the front seats first before we spill over to the. I can see the two members. Yes, I know this is a minority side, but now we have to try. Honorable Jeremiah, where are your people? Where is the minority party? We have to donate a few for the majority party to help you get some good representation there. But let me stop that line of argument before I get myself in trouble. And members, I'm very happy today for us to have our first Bunge Mashinani initiative, and I can see all of you seem to be very happy. I can see Honorable Mameni. Oh, sorry, Honorable Musyoka Mpite. Today there are no wooden floors to clap, yeah, but I can see all of you are very happy, and I'm equally very happy, yeah, that at last we are here, and you all look very beautiful and handsome, yeah, seated there, and I'm sure our people out there are happy to see their representatives. So thank you very much. May God bless you for your continued commitment, yeah, to serve our people, yeah, and I'm sure Honorable Majority Leader, the host MCA, will ensure that moving forward we shall have several members of the public to join us to see, because we came here for them, yeah, so that they can see what we do, and I'm sure people are not used to waking up early. I hope tomorrow they will come early and also in the afternoon sitting. But before I proceed, I want to welcome any comment from any one of you who may want to react to my communication before we proceed. I will also request that if you want to speak, kindly raise your hand. I'll see. Yeah, and I want to encourage that we use the microphones in front so that you can be more comfortable. If you want to talk from where you are, you can also be given a movable microphone. But I encourage that we speak from here, so that we can be more visible by our people. I want to acknowledge in the speakers gallery a board member, Mr. Wilson Mwange Musyoka. Maybe you can stand and wave. Thank you very much, Mr. Wilson. He's our external board member. Yeah, I also want to recognize the members of the fourth estate who are here. I want to recognize our staff who are there. Thank you very much, our committee clerks, for the good job. I want to recognize all the members of the public. I have seen Kalenga's sister at a distance. I met her yesterday, and other members of the public who are still coming. Yeah, so that is the way to go. I can see Honorable Zach is looking at Kalenga. Yeah, she has a sister who is married here. In Migwani. So with those very many remarks, let me open the floor for a few minutes for any member who may want to react, who may want to maybe say something about this Bunge Mashinani initiative, which we are having for the first time. And mind you, we are the first assembly to have Bunge Mashinani this regime. Even the Senate postponed theirs due to lack of resources. Maybe they planned very poorly. They were to have it in Busia, but they postponed it. So we are the first assembly this regime. I want us to clap for ourselves the way we do it. Thank you very much. So let me open the floor for a few minutes for any reaction, any comment. Let me start with Honorable Jeremiah, the Deputy Minority Leader. You may take the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Speaker, I am very delighted, or rather I'm very happy for being in a, let me call it, unfamiliar environment, but doing the business that we do at the Assembly chambers. And therefore, for me to comment about your communication, mine is appreciation for making Kitui County Assembly get into books of record, the books of history, for starting what seemed to be impossible in Kenya. You have just reiterated that Even Senate tried to do bunge mashinani, but this one could not happen because of resources. And mark you, the Senate has a huge budget as compared to the county assemblies budgets. But Mr. Speaker, through your leadership, this one has happened. And I want to take this opportunity on behalf of the people of Ngune Ward, whom I represent, to sincerely thank you and also thank them for ensuring that this activity is brought close to our people who are our bosses, who queued and voted for us to represent them at the County Assembly of Kitui. Further, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the Majority Leader, Honorable Harrison Maluki, who is also my good friend, because I know he was requested to host us here. He had two options. One option was to accept. The other option was to decline. But Mr. Speaker, he accepted. You know, Mr. Speaker, the acceptance also comes with some challenges and also some bit of expenses. Because, Speaker, if you host such kind of an activity in your ward, you realize that people are coming. And when they are coming, of course, they will tell you their needs. Some will say issues concerning school fees. Others, they have lost their loved ones. And many other needs that we receive as honorable members for our people. So him accepting, he accepted the challenge. And therefore, I want to take this opportunity as well to thank him for allowing us to be in this beautiful city called Migwani. The Speaker, I want to promise you that this side of minority side, the Speaker, we believe, even if it is Honorable Kieti who is present on that particular day, that area is well represented. The Speaker can see the numbers are growing, and the minority side not only represent the NAC party, we also did some bit of recruitment here and there. Mr. Speaker, you can see the numbers are growing, and I can assure you, during the evening session, that area will be filled up to brim. The Speaker, finally, I want to challenge our dear honorable members that we have come to a very unfamiliar environment, but the core mandate of this County Assembly of Kitui, it is to do oversight, legislate, and to represent our people. If you look at the order paper, there are businesses which are supposed to be transacted on the floor of the House. The Speaker, during the week, the Speaker, I know that we are going to have committee sittings. So that means that the work will continue as issue. And therefore, the Speaker, I want to encourage the honorable members that the County Assembly of Kitui, it is a very independent house. It is a house where we need to think independently and make our own decisions. The Speaker, any business that is going to be brought on the floor of the House is going to be transacted for the benefit of the people of Kitui County. And that is the position we need to stand for, without fear, without malice, without intimidation, so that we can show what it means to have a county assembly that represents the face of Kitui County. So, Speaker, thank you very much for allowing us to have this opportunity, and I want to encourage you that we are going to support these initiatives, if it is possible to be done in all wards in Kitui County. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Deputy Minority Leader, Honorable Jeremiah Mose Mutua, for your good comments. I am not very sure whether Honorable Rose Kavoka has joined your side. I was only requesting her to help you get some some quorum. so that one I have to defend. No, where I come from, she is my, in quotes, Modonua. So I have to protect my in-law. Yeah, thank you very much. Let me start with the Majority Leader before I go to the Deputy Majority Whip. Majority Leader, the host, MC, in fact, I should have started with you. So please take the floor and officially welcome us here in Migwani. Thank you. You may proceed, our Majority Leader. You may proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity. It is only that Honorable Jeremiah, MCA Fongun, is my good and close friend. I could have beaten him a bit because I thought I could have started by welcoming all of you to Migwani. But I congratulate him for the words which he has spoken. Honorable Speaker, I am extremely delighted and happy because of this occasion. This is the first Bunge Mashinani since the inception of the county government. Honorable Speaker, I don't take it for granted for it being held at Mwingi West, and specifically at the end court of Mwingi West, which is the ward which I represent, Migwani ward. I really want to appreciate your leadership, because these are some of the reasons why we thought it is well that we elect you. This occasion is giving our people opportunity to come and see what we do in the assembly when they elect us. Sometimes when they call us and we tell them that we are at the assembly, they never understand what we are doing there. But Honorable Speaker, this is an opportunity for them to come and see what businesses we transact in the house. So I want to appreciate the leadership of our Honorable Speaker, the leadership from the office of our acting clerk, and all who are concerned in planning this activity. It has been very well planned, and Honorable Speaker, I know it is going to leave a very big impact in this area. What I would like to request to my colleagues, honorable members, we have been given this opportunity to come and interact with the community. This is our first Bunge Mashinani. Let us take it with the seriousness it deserves, especially when it comes to keeping time. I know we have several businesses to transact today and tomorrow, and I know we will have a very nice interactive session. Honorable Speaker, mine is to welcome all of you, honorable members, members of the staff, and also the members of the public to Migwani ward. Feel at home. The people of Migwani are very peaceful. In the case of any assistance, I know if you inquire from any, you will be well assisted. Honorable Speaker, you know Mwingi West, and specifically Migwani, we are known for farming, and I know it is a rainy season, and most of the members of the public are really working on their farms. But I know in the afternoon we'll have several members of the public coming around so that they can see what we do here. So honorable members, members of the public, members of the staff, feel much welcomed to Migwani, and Honorable Speaker, so far so good. And I know it will be a very successful event which we shall be having here in Migwani. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Majority Leader, for inviting us. And I must say that we really appreciate for your acceptance of our initiative to have the first Bunge Mashinani in your ward, and must say that you have hosted us very well. Those some of us who have been here since yesterday have tested your hospitality, and I'm sure you're willing to even make it even better. Honorable Deputy Majority Leader, I'm sure you will enjoy your boss's hospitality. You may get a chance to say something also. Yeah, okay. Then after yourself, we shall give. Oh, before you, so that we respect our leadership, the Deputy Speaker can go first. Deputy Speaker, Honorable Christopher Nzili Nzioka, Wakili, please take the floor and say something. I want to welcome Honorable Mbere Ndumbu for always being very committed. We appreciate you, Mheshimiwa Ndumbu, because despite not feeling well, you are very committed to attend assembly sittings, and that is indeed a great encouragement to all of us. Honorable Deputy Speaker, you may take the floor.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. For the publics which are around, my name is Christopher Zilu Nzioka, member for Changuithia West Ward, which is in Kitui Central Sub-County. I'm an advocate by profession. Career-wise, currently I'm an MCA. I would like to join the majority leader and the people of Migwani as we write history today, that Kitui County has started its Bunge Mashinani here at Migwani. Honorable Speaker, this is a good initiative. We also thank you because it is in tandem with the Constitution and it is bringing the real effect of devolution, because now the Bunge Mashinani by Kitui County Assembly has been devolved to the smallest units of governance, that is the sub-counties and the ward level, which is Migwani. Honorable Speaker, it is a very good initiative that we support wholeheartedly. In fact, I was thinking of whether after this one of Migwani, there could be a way, and I think we are going to pray to God for resources so that we could have just moved to Mwingi Central, then to Tharaka, to Shekuru, then we move to Zombe, to Athi, like that, so that all the people of Kitui County may have to experience how we do business, the issues that we debate, the motions that we discuss, the bills that we pass into law, and so on and so forth. So thank you, Honorable Speaker. May God bless the County Assembly of Kitui. May God bless us all. May the people of Migwani, including our leaders who are at the Speaker's Gallery, be blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. Sasa naomba tukiongea tujaribu kutumia lugha ya taifa, Kiswahili, ndio pia wananchi ambao waelewe Kizungu vizuri waweze kutusikia vizuri. Lakini unajua Kiswahili ni ngumu sana. Hata afadhali Kizungu. Wakati mwingine inakuwa Kiswahili ni ngumu sana. Kwa hivyo Deputy Majority Leader, wewe ndio utakuwa wa kwanza kujaribu kuongea kwa lugha ya taifa. Na usiweke ni quotes mahali. Uongee sanifu kabisa. Endelea. Endelea tu, iko sawa. Endelea.
Asante sana Mstahiki Speaker. Mimi pia nataka kuchukua fursa hii kwanza nishukuru Mungu kwa kutuleta hapa. Pili ni jiseme majina yangu ama jina langu ni Daktari Buno Erastus Musyoka. Kuchaguliwa katika wodi ya Endau Malalani. Nadhani hicho ni Kiswahili sanifu. Chama ni Wiper.
Ukilemewa mheshimiwa, enda tu kwa Kizungu.
Kwa hivyo asante sana Speaker, nitajaribu sana. Wewe unajua sisi na wewe ni A student. Na ni wanafunzi wa hiyo grade kubwa katika eneo hili. Kwa hivyo kuiweka kuongea Kiswahili tutajaribu. Mimi nilikuwa nataka niungane na viongozi wenzangu kusema kile ambacho Mstahiki Speaker umefanya leo ni kitu ambacho kitaingia katika vitabu vya historia. Kutuleta hapa na tunajua historia ya Migwani vizuri, iko na viongozi ambao ni waanzilishi wa vigezo mbalimbali katika taifa letu la Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi nafurahia sana kufika hapa.
Hapo kwa vigezo tuendelee tu.
Asante. Mheshimiwa wa ward hii pia nimshukuru sana kwa kutupatia nafasi ya kukua hapa. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Speaker, Mheshimiwa wa ward hii, na mwisho kabisa niwahakikishie wafuasi wake ama watu wa Migwani hawakufanyia makosa ya kumchagua kiongozi wao. Walifanya mzuri wakamleta huyo hapa, ndio sababu ametushawishi sisi sote kama mbunge la Kitui kukuja hapa mashinani kwake kuona kile ambacho nyinyi mlimchagulia. Kwa hivyo mimi ni kuatia moyo kumwambia kura zenu ziliingia mahali pazuri, na leo mtanjionea nyinyi wenyewe. Na muomba nyinyi kama wananchi wa Migwani mkue hapa musikilize vile vitu ufanywa katika mbunge, vile maendeleo huwa yanang'ang'aniwa katika mbunge. Mimi nikitaka kupeleka zangu kule eneo la Kitui Mashariki, ni lazima niungane na hao wote ndio tuhakikishe amenisaidia na mimi nimemsaidia. Kwa hivyo ametupatia hiyo fursa ya kuja hapa. Kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana mheshimiwa, na nawaasi hizi viti jioni zikuwe zimejaa ndio muone vile mbunge inaendelea. Mimi nashukuru sana Mr. Speaker, mstahiki Speaker Pole, kwa sababu umetuleta hapa. Umesema tukue na kikao maalum ya kujenga uhusiano. Mimi hiyo ndio naunga mkono. Sisi kama wawakilishi wao tupatie nafasi jioni tukue na hiyo, kwa Kiingereza boarding ya sisi na wao, ndio mbunge ikuwe kamilifu kabisa. Asante.
Kwa Kiswahili ni muingiliano.
Muingiliano. Asante sana bwana Speaker. Tukue na hiyo muingiliano ya waheshimiwa na wenye wanatusaidia katika mbunge na wananchi watukufu wa mwingi kaskazini. Inaitwa hiyo? Ama mwingi magharibi. Ndio mbunge ikue tamu zaidi. Hiyo najua mtaiunga mkono. Mheshimiwa mkubwa hapa, mimi unajua ni mtu wa hivi, wewe utanipanga. Ni lazima unipange kwa sababu si niko huko. Asante bwana Speaker, na nashukuru.
Upango aje kimaendeleo?
Mipango kimaendeleo. Asante. Alafu Mheshimiwa Speaker, kuna kitu nimeona hapa ni lazima nikitanje kwa hao watu ambao wanatusaidia katika mbunge. Leo nimeona wametuweka mzuri. Kwa hivyo kwa ofisi ya clerk nashukuru sana. Kutoka kule kwa askari wetu na washukuru sana. Wamefanya kitu ambacho mimi sijakiona, lakini ni lazima niwaambie kwa sababu wewe ndio mkubwa wetu na clerk yetu. Tunasema ni shukrani sana. Mimi ninasema shukrani sana, endeleeni vio. Asanteni sana waheshimiwa, tuko huko.
Asante sana. Umejaribu sana. Hapo utaniruhusu nisikupatie A, lakini nikupatie A ikiwa imeondolewa kidogo. A minus. Umengangana, at least uko na A. Deputy Majority Whip, please, when I give you a chance, strictly at most 2 minutes so that we may proceed.
Nashukuru sana bwana Speaker, na nataka nikupongeze sana, unakaa vizuri kuwa pale. Na vile vile nipongeze wenzangu mawakilishi wodi kutoka maeneo mbalimbali. Naona jumba sasa limejaa. Tunakuwa wawakilishi wodi 60 na naona sasa jumba limekaribia kule 45. Na kwa hivyo nashukuru sana. Vile vile bwana Speaker, hii leo manake itabidi tuzungumze kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. Ninapenda sana. Manake Waswahili wanasema titi la mama ni tamu hata liwe la mbwa. Kwamba sisi ni watu wa Kenya na wa Kenya sisi ni wa Afrika, tulisema kwamba lazima Kiswahili manake ndio lugha yetu ya Kiafrika iweze kupatiwa upatu na iweze kuenea. Kwa hivyo leo hapa ni kivumbi. Lazima watu wajionyeshe uwezo wao wa kuongea lugha yao ya nyumbani. Na kwa hivyo nashukuru sana kwa ajili hilo. Nikitoka hapo bwana Speaker, nataka nikupongeze sana. Manake wewe ulisema hata wakati tulikuwa tunaanza ulikuwa unatuomba kura. Manake ulishangaza watu wengi sana kuchaguliwa kuwa kijana mdogo wa miaka 32. Nafikiri sasa hivi umepiga 34. Na uliweka historia hiyo kwamba kuwa mmojawapo wa maspikas wadogo sana hapa nchini. Na vile vile ukasema bunge letu la 3 la Kitui litakuwa ni bunge la kihistoria. Na kwa ukweli bunge ili letu la 3 na wenzangu niseme kwamba ni bunge la kihistoria. Manake kwa mara ya kwanza tangu ugatuzi uweze kuingia tunaona bunge mashinani. Kwa hivyo hii ndo roho ya ugatuzi. Manake ugatuzi watu wa Kenya walipokuwa wanapigania katiba mpya walikuwa wanasema kwamba imekuwa ni vigumu sana, serikali inakuwa kwamba inaenda pale Nairobi, inakuwa kwamba haifiki mashinani kule kwingine. Nakumbuka watu wa Mombasa ndo walikuwa wanapigana sana wakati ule, walikuwa wanaleta siasa za majimbo. Lakini bwana Speaker, tunashukuru sana manake tumeanza kuona matunda ya ugatuzi kikweli. Manake kando na kugatua serikali kaingia hapa Kitui, vile vile sasa tunaanza kuenda mashinani kuhakikisha kwamba huu ugatuzi sasa tunaugatua zaidi. ama tunafanya serikali zagae zaidi mpaka mashinani. Nashukuru sana kwa ajili ya hilo. Na vile vile hiyo inaleta utangamano, sio mwingiliano. Kuingiliana ni kitu kingine kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. Na katika vitabu vitakatifu mwingiliano si uwiano na utangamano. Uwiano na utangamano. Lakini kuingiliana na mambo mengine nitakwambia tukimaliza.
Umefanya vizuri kutukosoa.
Na kwa hivyo nikimalizia nitasema kwamba mwanadamu alipewa, ama Mungu ndiye alikuwa muumbaji wa kwanza. Akaumba mbingu na nchi na pia akaumba wanadamu. Na kutoka hapo Mungu akapatia jukumu mwanadamu aendeleze uumbaji. Na sisi aswa wanaume wanaendeleza uumbaji sana, kila wakati ndo tunatengeneza viumbe. Na kuna mtaalamu mmoja wa masuala ya uumbaji anaitwa Jeremiah, ni mtaalamu sana wa masuala ya uumbaji. Aliniambia kwamba uumbaji mzuri ni ule kule msituni, ndio mambo inakuanga mzuri zaidi. Na kwa hivyo inaonekana mambo ni mazuri sana huku mashinani leo Migwani. Manake sheria zote ama mambo yote ya bunge tunataka tuyatandaze hapa. Na wananchi wote waweze kujua kwa kweli bunge ama mawakilishi wote ambao walichagua hawaendi bungeni kulala, wanakuja hapa kufanya kazi na kutekeleza majukumu yao. Na nikishukuru sana mwenzangu na rafiki yangu wa dhati Harrison Maluki ambaye ni kiongozi walio wengi katika bunge. Huyu Harrison Maluki, watu wa Migwani walichagua jamaa ambaye tunasema amehitimu vyeo vyote vya kuwa kiongozi, si hapa tu bungeni, hata katika bunge la kitaifa. Na kwa hivyo tunashukuru sana kwa vile ambavyo ameweza kutukaribisha hapa, na vile vile kwa watu wa Miwani ambao wameungana pamoja na sisi kwa mara ya kwanza tuweze kuingia kwenye vitabu vya kumbukumbu tukiwa pamoja. Na kwa hivyo sitaki kuongea zaidi ya hapo, Bwana Spika. Ni asante sana na pongezi kubwa sana na kwa wenzetu wote kwa kuweza kutengeneza historia tukiwa pamoja. Asante sana.
Asante sana.
Jina naitwa Godfrey Mudhengi Ndagara. Mimi ni Mudharaka peke yake katika hii bunge. Asante sana. Nimechaguliwa kule Tharaka.
Ndio.
Zambutura ni Mkamba bwana.
Na wewe ni gwinji wa utangamano. Wacha niruhusu Honorable Kate Kalenga alafu Honorable Mwange. Honorable Kate Kalenga, Vice Chair Budget. Endelea.
Asante Bwana Spika. Nasimama hapa kwanza kushukuru wenyeji wa wodi hii ya Migwani. Huku ni nyumbani pia. Nimelelewa huku tangia mwaka wa 1198. Wakati dadangu mkubwa aliolewa huku, niko na madada wawili wameolewa huku Migwani. Mkubwa alafu mwenye ananifuata. Unaweza simama kwa heshima zote wakuone.
Mheshimiwa Musaka si wewe, ni dada ya Kalenga, si wewe unasimama.
Yeah, asante. Kwa hivyo nikiwa hapa niko nyumbani kabisa, nimelelewa huku. Na ningetoa hii fursa.
Dadako anaitwa aje? Musaka Mbita anataka kujua.
Anaitwa Lydia Kalenga. Ameolewa pande za Iko Valley, pande ile ya chini. Yule mkubwa ameolewa pande za Kamutisi, iko pande ile. Mimi ndo niliponyoka tu wanaume wa huku peke yangu. Wacha nishukuru wenyeji na wakaaji wa wodi hii ya Mwingi ya Migwani ward kwa kujitolea siku ya leo kufika hapa. Kwa majina naitwa Mheshimiwa Jacqueline Kalenga. Nimeteuliwa na chama cha Wiper. Pia ni washukuru waheshimiwa wenzangu kwa kujitolea na kufika mahali hapa kwa wakati ufao, na pia kuwapa changamoto. Kesho tufanye zaidi ya leo. Asante Spika na nyote karibuni. Asante pia kiongozi wetu wa wengi katika bunge Harrison Maluki kwa kukubalia kukuwa mahali hapa siku ya leo. Najua si rahisi, lakini neema ikutoshe. Asante.
Asante sana, tunashukuru. Honorable Daniel Kimanzi Mwange, karibu sana, uwajulishe kwamba Kiswahili pia kule Sekuru huko kiko sawa kabisa. Endelea.
Honorable Speaker, the beauty of this country and this assembly is that we can flex issues. we are allowed to speak Kiswahili, we are allowed to speak English. So since we have a lot of Kiswahili, we had a lot of Kiswahili from Mheshimiwa Ndagara. Kindly allow me to switch to the other one so that we balance the equation. For the benefit of those that are new to me, my name is Kimansi Mwange, representing the great and resilient people of Sekuru Ward. I'm happy. I have seen a friend of mine in the gallery, Bwana Paul Mutua Muse, aka Kanyange. Yeah, that man. We've grown together since we were young men, and now we are aging gracefully. Migwani is an area where I have a long history and connections, because when I was growing up in Kaningo, where I come from in Sekuru, we didn't have local teachers during my time. Mulandi Kavali will tell that, oh, he's slightly younger than me, but he will tell you that his mother and a few other teachers were the only local teachers in Sekuru. The rest were coming from Migwani and the Mutonguni. So here I know many people. Honorable Speaker, I want to thank you in a very special way for making it happen. When you were on the campaign trail, you told us that you do Bunge Mashinani. I know some of people may have doubted you. Maybe they thought it was just a campaign gimmick. But now you have made it happen. We are here in Migwani, Mwingi West, and we have Bunge Mashinani. So thank you so much. This is one of its kind, hitherto unknown by many. But you've made it happen. I want to bless you. As an old man, I have the position of blessing. I want to tell you that you go far if you continue this way. I know Honorable Maluki is somewhere behind me. We want to thank you, Mheshimiwa, also in a special way for hosting us. This is the area of the late Kasina Wando, senior chief of colonial times. He was from my clan, Chania and Awani. I want to believe right now, wherever he is, he must be standing in his grave with joy. Because he led during colonial times. Now we're in independent Kenya, and we are gathered here to do Bunge Mashinani. So thank you so much. I also want to thank the clerk, our clerk, acting clerk, and your staff. You've done well. The arrangement is good. We have received very well. We have been shown where to sit comfortably, and you can see the place is well arranged. Thank you so much. Also, clerk, receive that appreciation. So, Honorable Speaker, with those few remarks, I want to say that I am happy. I heard you say very clearly when you were starting that this thing will go to every constituency. So I know one day, it will come to Mwingi North, Chuso, and I'll be happy to host you together with the Honorable Munyoke Mwizi. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much, my able MCA from Sekuru Ward. I come from Sekuru Ward, and that is my MCA. And I am very proud of you.
Maybe they may think labda siwezi kuongea Kiswahili.
Ndio.
Na sio kweli, naweza. Mimi najua Kiswahili kwa kuongea, sanifu kiasi. Kwa hivyo yale nimesema ni kwa Kiingereza tu, lakini tukiingia mtaani na wakati mwingine bungeni tutapatana kwa Kiswahili inshallah, na tutaongea mambo mengi. Mungu awabariki, mkae salamu wa salmi na watu wa Mwingi North, na tutaendelea kuonana humu.
Hapa ni Mwingi West. Hapa ni Mwingi West.
Ni Mwingi West eh? Nimesema Mwingi wapi?
North.
Oh, Mwingi West, samahani. Asante sana.
Unajua Mheshimiwa Mwange was was vying for MP Mwingi North in 2017. Sasa Mwingi North iko katika mdomo wake. Anybody else, honorable members, I will also shift to English. Let me start just to balance gender. Let me do Honorable Priscilla. I'll come to the others. Everybody will have a chance. Honorable Priscilla, Mother Makumi, she calls herself Queen of Cumberland. I think she's walking like a queen. Welcome, Honorable Priscilla. 2 minutes, please. Yes, it's on. Please proceed.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Allow me to start by saying good morning to everyone. It is a beautiful day today. Mr. Speaker, sir, hata mimi najua Kiswahili. Naweza ongea Kiswahili. Thank you. Kwa majority leader wetu, sijui kwa Kiswahili hapo anaitwa nani? Kiongozi wa walio wengi mbungeni. Honorable Maluki, Mheshimiwa Maluki, mwenye ametuhosti hapa. I tried, Mr. Speaker, sir. Honorable Maruki was hosted us here. We are very grateful and thank you very much for giving us this opportunity to come here. Mr. Speaker, sir, this is a very wonderful thing. I think I was talking to Honorable, I quote Mameni, asking him, this place is so beautiful, so that if it is possible, we can remain here, not go back to our building, because it has a lot of dust, and here the climate is cool. So I take this opportunity to say thank you, Honorable Speaker, for bringing us here. In the gallery, I've seen my one friend, who is a long friend of mine, and a father. My father, can you stand up and wave? Huyo ni father nilimjua kitambo.
Is that Father Mulungi?
Father Mulungi, yes.
Yes. Thank you, Father. We acknowledge you. Please come to the speaker's gallery. Sergeant at Arms, direct Father. And,
yes.
And Lydia Kalenga.
I've seen, yeah. He's my very great friend. Tulizaa na yeye mtoto nikiwa msichana mdogo. Nikakuwa wait. Tulizaa mtoto kanisani. Mimi nikakuwa mama na yeye akakuwa baba, na tukapeana msichana. Si mimi.
Umefanya vizuri kufafanua.
Nilijua mnategea hapo. I was watching at Kalenga. Please sir, protect me from Kalenga. So ni mzee na mheshimu sana, na ukiona amefika mbunge mashinani, hii mbunge mashinani ni kubwa, na tutaendelea kujuana na watu wengine wengi. So asante sana.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Priscilla Martha Makumi. Honorable Mukoyo, please. Mwingi West MCAs, please. We should also join Honorable Majority in welcoming us here. All the Mwingi West MCAs, and I'm happy that you are all here. Honorable Mukoyo, member for Kiomeda North, I'm sure you have some of your voters here, or maybe they are on the way. Please proceed, take the floor.
Asante sana Mr. Speaker. Nashukuru sana kwamba tuko hapa sasa katika wilaya ya Mwingi. Pia tunaitwa Mwingi ya Magharibi. Kwa jina mimi naitwa Mheshimiwa Luteni Kanali Mustaafu Alphonse Mukwayu Musiemi Haji. Ninashukuru sana kwamba Mheshimiwa Speaker iko sawa. Tumeleta bunge huku kwetu mashinani. Mheshimiwa Speaker, mbali na wananchi kuona kile tunafanya, pia umeleta wananchi wa Kitui wale wako na pesa nyingi, na uchumi wa Migwani utainuka sana. Na wakaribisha pia tusikae hapa tu Migwani town. Mwingi West ni kubwa, ama Mwingi ya Magharibi ni kubwa. Pia mpitie huko Chomedhana, na pia mpitie Ngutani, na pia tutembee kule kwa Mheshimiwa Musyoka. Otherwise mimi nashukuru sana kwa maisha yangu. Mheshimiwa Speaker, nimekuwa kwa mambo kama haya. Hata wakati nilikuwa nafanya kazi na ile tunaita Umoja wa Mataifa, tulikuwa nafanya jambo kama hili, na ni jambo la maana sana. Otherwise nawakaribisha sana, mimi niko na furaha. Watu wangu wale wanatoka Chomedhana na wale wanatoka sehemu zingine wataona mheshimiwa wao tukiwa hapa kwa mbunge. Otherwise sisi juzi tu tulikuwa location moja na hawa tulikuwa naita Migwani, wakati mheshimiwa Mwange ulikuwa nasikia walimu wanatoka Migwani, hasa wengi walitoka area yangu ya Dhitani, na sasa but sababu tulikuwa location moja ndio tulikuwa natoka huko. Otherwise karibuni sana, mimi nafurahi. Hivi leo mimi nalala nyumbani na nakimbia hapa, na hivi kidogo tu nitarudi nyumbani. Mimi nasikia kama wale wa huko kwa Kitui ya kati wakati tuko kule kwa bunge yetu ya kawaida. Shukrani sana Mheshimiwa Speaker.
Asante sana Honorable Mukwayo. I think the next one was Honorable Mulandi, Benjamin Mulandi, member for Mutongune Ward. I'm sure home is not far away from here. Please take the floor. Yesterday I knew you were a public health officer by profession. I did not know that until yesterday. It means utangamano unaendelea kuwa mwingi hata baina yetu. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I want to request to use English. Anasema ni asante, nitachanganya lugha. Ni asante kwa kutupa nafasi ya kuja mala hapa, kuja kulete mbunge mashinani. Nashukuru Bwana Speaker kwa vile umeona ni vyema bunge la Kitui lijumuike mala hapa, wakaaji wa Migwani, wakaaji wa Mwingi West, at least wakuwe na fursa ya kuona chenye kinafanyika kule mbungeni. Waliotangulia kuongea masema ya kwamba itaenda kwa historia, kana kwamba bunge la Kitui kwa mara ya kwanza imejumuika katika bunge la mashinani. Tulipochanguliwa Bwana Speaker, tulijipata tukua wambunge walio na umri mdogo kwa baina ya County 47, na tukachangua speaker ambaye ni mchache wa umri katika maspika wote wa country yetu, wa nchi yetu ya Kenya. Huu ni mwongozo ambao umeleta na unaonyesha kwamba viongozi walio umri wa chini pia wanaweza lete mabadiliko katika ungatuzi. La pili ni kushukuru MCA aliyechanguliwa katika wadi ya Migwani kwa kutukaribisha huku na kutupea nafasi ya kutangamana na watu wa Migwani, na kuwa hapa ni kana kwamba ina shairi dhahiri kana kwamba watu wa Migwani wamechagua kiongozi mchapakazi. Kwa hivyo watu wa Migwani mjihisi ya kwamba mmechagua kiongozi ambao ni kiongozi wa viongozi bungeni. Mr. Speaker, waliotangulia pia wamepeana historia ya huku Migwani. Nina historia dogo tu ya kana kwamba kuna kijana ambaye nimesimamia harusi. Mimi ni mzazi katika masuala ya familia na koni hapa Etoloni. Kwa hivyo pia mimi nina historia kidogo tu. La mwisho ni kusema ya kwamba tukiwa hapa kama mbunge la Kitui, tumekuja ili wananchi wafuatilie, waone mnapotutuma kule mbunge, tunapowaambia tumeenda mbungeni, mjue kazi ambayo tunaenda kutekeleza huko mbunge. Na sisi kama viongozi mliochagua tunawashukuru sana. Endeleeni kutupatia mwongozo, mtuombee tuendelee kuwafanyia kazi. Kwa majina naitwa Benjamin Mulandi, nimechanguliwa katika eneo la Mutongune Ward kule Kitui West constituency. Shukrani Mr. Speaker sir.
Asante sana Honorable Benjamin Mulandi. Honorable Musyoka Mbite. Honorable Katumbi, I've seen you. I'll give you a chance after Honorable Musyoka Mbite. The youngest MCA. Let us clap for him in the way we normally clap. Please take the floor, Honorable Musyoka Mbite.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, I am happy, I am delighted, and I am blessed. Mr. Speaker, sir, the beginning of this financial year, when we were doing work plans for the assembly calendar, the part of Bunge Mashinani which we were planning for, on my own imagination, I thought it was impossible. But today, I felt like Thomas in the Bible, who say, so that he will believe that Jesus has resurrected, he will need to touch and feel whether it is Jesus. So when I was in this particular arena in the morning, I had to feel the tents. I had to feel members like Honorable Kasongi. I had to feel everywhere. And I confirmed we are really in Mashinani. Mr. Speaker, the success of any organization, institution, will always depend on the topmost leadership, and more so to say, the CEO. The success of today's Bunge Mashinani, we take credit on it as an achievement of the 3rd County Assembly of Kitui County, but most importantly, it is notable it happened under leadership of Kinengo Kevin Katisia. Congratulations, sir. If anything, personally, I will say you will go far. May the Lord bless you and keep you for the great people of Kitui County. Mr. Speaker, having said that, I would also like to commend on everything entirely that orchestrated to the planning of this event. If you look at the welcome signage of our portraits at Migwani town, wow, what an idea. Whoever came up with this idea, the banners, it is speaking volume as you enter into Migwani town, into this particular primary school, and where we are holding our event. To our leader of majority, Honorable Harrison Maluki, people of Migwani, from the time of colonial period to the time and the dispensation of devolution, this time round 2022, you made the right decision. If you elected Honorable Harrison Maluki as your MCA, and us who are elected, we also elected him as the majority leader. Mr. Speaker, I don't know whether these people of Migwani can understand the weight of being elected, then after being elected, you elect another person to lead you. That is how powerful Harrison Maluki is, our majority leader. And we are proud of you, majority. We are looking up to you as the future MP of Mwingi West. We are looking up to you as the future senator of Kitui County. And we are looking to you as the future governor and even the president of this country. Because one thing, Mr. Speaker, as a young leader, if we don't believe in building our dreams, we plan to fail. Therefore, I would urge even my equals like Honorable Mukwayo, let us embrace one another, let us celebrate the success of one another, and the future is luminous and bright together.
Honorable Muzeka Mbite, equals in terms of age or in terms of what? With Honorable Mukwayo?
Mr. Speaker, even
clarify.
We do anguka nayo with Honorable Mukwayo. And he's a man that I respect.
Okay.
In a nutshell, Mr. Speaker, I am saying today we are in Migwani, Mwingi West. I don't know how we will feel when we'll be in Kitui East, how we will feel when we'll be in Kitui South, how we will feel when we'll be in Mwingi North, and all the 8 sub-counties in our county. If I can bring it to the attention of the honorable members, Mr. Speaker, for the first time since I was sworn in to be a member of Kitui County Assembly, I have seen a Tuesday sitting almost full. That means members are excited to be here. Mr. Speaker, we are now live on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter, I don't know, NTV and Citizen. If you people and honorable members you are following, I want you to follow and read the comments of Kitui people. They are excited. They are congratulating us because we have brought devolution down to the people for them to feel it and experience it. So I congratulate us as Kitui County Assembly and the 3rd County Assembly, and I say to many more of this. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Musyoka Mbite, for those kind comments and blessing us. We appreciate. Honorable Boniface Maondo Katumbe, the Deputy Minority Whip and the MCA for Kiangwithia East. Please take the floor. I can also allow you in quotes, in a quote to quote your favorite quotes about in quotes Mbakamboy and the others. So please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I will first thank Almighty God for giving us this opportunity, and especially this week to be here at Migwani Ward, Mr. Speaker. I also want to thank our majority leader for hosting us here as our area MCR. Mr. Speaker, before I continue, I want to recognize my first friend and my first MCR in this ward, Mr. Speaker, not the other, but one, Honorable Patrick Mutua, who was my keeper and who is my long-term friend, Mr. Speaker. He has not forgotten me, Mr. Speaker. He always calls me and he calls me to know how I'm doing, Mr. Speaker. Not forgetting, Mr. Speaker, my priest, Father Mulungi, whom I worked with him at Mutune Parish, Mr. Speaker. By the time that is 2013 to 2017, he used to be my parish priest, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today, as we are here, Mbunge Mashinani, there is a lesson that we have learned, Mr. Speaker, and it was just by God's plan, Mr. Speaker, to be here at Migwani. Mr. Speaker, we have experienced how the people of Migwani and the Mwingi West at large, the challenges they are facing, Mr. Speaker. We, the Lord from Kwasiku to Mbodoni, Mr. Speaker, is not palpable to these people, Mr. Speaker. So, Mr. Speaker, as we continue with this Mbunge Mashinani, we should stand with our own majority leader and also urge the area MP, Mr. Speaker, to make a good statement so that we can push the national government to consider these people, Mr. Speaker, because they are taxpayers, and the Lord will make our people enjoy, because we have been using the Kanyonyo route, Mr. Speaker, and if this road is meant to be passable, Mr. Speaker, the people of Mwingi West and the people of Kitui County at large, they will enjoy the benefits of being citizen of this country, Mr. Speaker. With those people, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank you, and I thank the office of the clerk and also of the committee who organized this event, Mr. Speaker, because we are comfortably sitting here, debating, and the people of Migwani will enjoy our debate, Mr. Speaker. Not forgetting, Mr. Speaker, I want to urge you in the next Bunge Mashinani, if you can take this Bunge Mashinani to my ward, Changwithia East, especially near Musebe, Mr. Speaker, because here we have learned about the road, the bad situation of the road. I know if you go to Musebe or to Changwithia East, you'll enjoy and you'll learn about the shrine which is there, Mr. Speaker. So I want to urge you to prepare to bring this Mbunge Mashinani to Musebe, that is Changwithia East Ward, so that we can be blessed there, Mr. Speaker. My name, for those who are viewing us, I'm Boniface Maundu Katumbe, Deputy Minority Whip, elected MCR Changwithia East Ward, and then because Mr. Speaker has given me permission to use the language that is a kamba
in the quotes.
In quotes, Mr. Speaker, and mewa nito Boniface Maundu Katumbe kana BMK mo gitondo mwene ula wezi mpaka mboyi izambia ngito na mundu imatenge ndakwata ngolu na mundu ukweka pata talini aweka na mitoke ngaina mwathime. End of quote.
Thank you very much, Honorable Katumbe. People in the online platform are really appreciating this Mbunge Mashinani. Honorable Musoka Mpita has briefed me. Yeah, so thank you very much, and we want to say that we are here to serve our people. Honorable Dingo and then Honorable Kasinga in that order. Honorable Dingo, you can use this other one here so that we can balance. This microphone is also working. Thank you, the able MCA for Yata Kwanza Ward. Take the floor. Switch on the microphone, please.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. My name is Mark Kitui. I represent Yata Kwanza Ward. First, I want to thank the Speaker for making this occasion happen, for bringing Bunge Mashinani down to the wards. Mr. Speaker, we are happy to have our sessions down at Migwani. As much as we want to bring our legislation mandate down to our wards, Mr. Speaker, we cannot forget to thank you, because one thing we are happy because the people of Migwani are going to have a feel of the elected members of Kitui County. They are going to interact with them and know some of them, because I know most of us have not even been known to all the wards within Kitui County. Mr. Speaker, Bunge Mashinani is not only going to bring our legislation down to the ward, but it is also going to help our honorable members to feel the state of our infrastructure down the wards, which is going to help them to plan on how we are going to improve on these structures. We can also not forget the benefits of Bunge Mashinani, one being that wherever we are having the Bunge Mashinani, though the County Assembly of Kitui does not have development funds, but Mr. Speaker, I can see we've done some facelift to some of the classes in terms of painting, which is going to help our institutions in having a feel of the little budget the County Assembly of Kitui gets. Mr. Speaker, I want also to thank the honorable members for finding time to be with the people of Migwani. Is a great occasion. I've liked Migwani, and Mr. Speaker, I want to confess to you that I've never been to Migwani. This is my first time to be in Migwani, and it was a great honor to have this Mbunge Mashinani, because I got some time to visit this part of Kitui. One thing I've seen which needs some quick fix is the sub-county of Migwani. This one I want to challenge the budget committee. We need to think of finishing up with this dustless program. We need to have Migwani sub-county carpeted and bring it at least to a level of a sub-county, because, Mr. Speaker, the state of the road, even not talking about the whole road, but the state of the road within the Migwani sub-county is not up to the standard of a sub-county. So the budget committee, following budgets, I request you to think of how you are going to to return that budget of dustless program so that we can have Migwani carpeted. Mr. Speaker, one thing I've faced a challenge in coming to this Migwani is the road from Kwasiku to this area. It's in a very pathetic condition. Mr. Speaker, I think being in Migwani this week, I would request, even before we finish our programs this week, we find some time and have a press conference, all of us, and we challenge the Kenya Kwanza government to do this road with immediate effect. Mr. Speaker, this is a road which is connecting Kitui to Mwingi, and it's the shortest road to go to Mwingi. So we need to have it recarpeted. We don't need to have the road upgraded, because I saw an advertisement in the Ken portal. The road that was given 17 million, which is not enough. The road needs to be carpeted and put into a bituminous standard, so that our people can move without problems. So, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank everybody. I want to thank the people of Migwani for also electing your honorable member, Majority Leader Harrison Maluki. Is very much interested in helping the people of Migwani. And you can also see we are doing our first Bunge Mashinani, and it happened that he has gotten the first chance to host us. So I want to thank the people of Migwani for electing him, and I ask you also to continue supporting him as he continues to look for things that are going to help the people of Migwani. Mr. Speaker, thank you, and may God bless County Assembly of Kitui, and may God bless people of Migwani. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Before we proceed, members, let me recognize our visitors in the Speaker's Gallery, and I will do so by issuing communication from the Chair, communication number 51 of 2024. Honorable members, I would like to acknowledge the presence in the Speaker's Gallery this morning of the following visiting dignitaries. Number 1, Madam Rukia Chitechi, Deputy County Commissioner Migwani. Kindly wave to the members. That is the Deputy County Commissioner Migwani. Thank you very much, Madam Rukia Chitechi. I spoke with your County Commissioner this morning, and I'm happy that he has allowed you and your other colleagues to join us. He is attending a meeting in Nairobi, and I'm sure you are fully aware these issues of insecurity which has been affecting our county. I was supposed to be in that meeting, but I have to be here. But I sent one of our honorable members to represent me there. So thank you very much, Deputy County Commissioner. Continuing working very well with the local leaders in Mwingi West and Migwani in particular. I also want to recognize Mr. George Ratemo, Migwani Sub-County SIPU Commander. Thank you, Mr. George Ratemo. Thank you very much. Kibi Tanui Henry, OCS Migwani. Thank you very much, Bwana OCS. We appreciate your protection. We have been very safe since when we came here, and I believe that we shall continue being safe as we proceed. I also want to recognize Mr. David Mboso, Chief Migwani. I think he has stepped out. Madam Ruth Nzambi, board member, Constable of Kitui. Thank you, Madam Ruth Nzambi. Mr. Wilson Mwange, board member. Thank you, Bwana Mwange. Mr. Patrick Munyidhi Mutoa, former MCA Migwani Ward. Thank you, former MCA Migwani Ward. I wish I could have given you a chance to say something, but I'm sure you know the rules of the House. But on Thursday, we have a public engagement. Thursday at 2 p.m. Make sure that you come and you say something. And the Honorable MCA of Migwani Ward has told me that you have been working very well with him. So keep it up, Honorable Patrick Mutoa. Your file in the Assembly is intact and it is very clean. You have no issue in the Assembly. Thank you very much. Damson Muse, Sub-County Administrator Mwingi West. Thank you very much, Sub-County Administrator, for also joining us. Father Mulungi, I also wanted to recognize you again. Thank you very much. He's actually a neighbor here. I'm told by one of my staff, Bwana Kavis, that you have very many chicken. I'll try to pass by. I also want to recognize Lydia Kalenga. Thank you very much. That is Kalenga's. That must be Kalenga's younger sister. Kalenga, is it your younger sister? Yes, and you look alike. Thank you very much. And all of us, members of the public who are here, we recognize you and we appreciate you. Thank you for joining us. I know it's a farming season. That's why many of the public are in their farms, And I hope that in the afternoon sitting, Majority Leader, I believe that so I hope that in the afternoon sitting, Majority Leader, I'm addressing you. Make sure that in the afternoon sitting, it is full house. I know you're up to the task because we are here so that we engage with the public. I'm reminded, as I can see, Madam Esther Rukunga, the head teacher of the special school. Thank you very much. I recognize you. And also Mr. Nyaga, the deputy head teacher, Migwani ASC Primary School. Say, pass our gratitude to the principal, Mr. Elijah Mutua. We were with him yesterday, and the school has actually done a marvelous job of hosting us. So we really appreciate. Allow me, honorable members, to give you special greetings from the area MP, Honorable Charles Ngosi Anguna, who is my friend. I spoke with him yesterday evening, and he asked me to welcome you to Mwingi West, specifically Migwani. He would have wished to be here with us, but he is attending to other official matters, but he told me that his representatives will be here. Yesterday, I think I saw the CDF manager, Madam Lillian. I saw her somewhere, and I'm sure she will be joining us. Today is the Honorable Ngona's birthday. So we are happy that in his birthday, we are here. We are here in Mwingi West. And as Honorable Ndingo said, Honorable Ngona asked me, maybe Honorable Majority Leader, you can bring a statement request here, or rather a motion of county importance about this road. This road which has stalled. To be very honest, the road is not even useful to the government. Madam Rukia, you need to pass this information to the national government. This road is not useful to the government because since it cannot connect with Bondoni, very many traffic cannot even use it. So up to where it is stopped at Kwasiko, it is useless. It is only being used by very few people. So for the road to be useful to the government of Kenya, it needs to be connected. And I think there needs to be efforts to work on it. So, Madam Honorable Majority Leader, bring that motion of county importance, so that we can discuss it while we are here and forward our recommendation, to the relevant ministry, in the national government. Because to be very honest, it is in a very bad state. And Honorable Katumbe, I want to agree with you. You know, it is only around 10 kilometers from Kwasiko up to here, or even less, 7 kilometers. But you can spend even more than 30 minutes. It is better to use a Kanya route. So we have to pass through Mukwayo's place as we come this way. So I think that one is a matter which we need to address. Because sometimes, you know, as local leaders, we are the ones who know what really happens in the grassroots. So I hope we shall join hands with our MP from Mwingi West, in pushing for this road to at least to be connected with the other road, so that it can be used by several vehicles. So with those very many remarks, let me now open the floor again for any member who want to say something, but let's be brief so that we can continue with the order of today. Honorable Kasinga, I think you are next. And when you come here, please, the answer team is saying that when you lift these microphones, it is not clear. So if you are tall like Kasinga, use the microphones which are here. These are the portable microphones. Yes, those are the ones. If you need to lift, it will make the answer not to be clear. So please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir.
Yes, you may proceed, yes.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, sir. I believe even with my height, the sound will be, the voice will be okay. Honorable Speaker, first I want to thank God too for the opportunity that He has given all of us today, for the gift of life, and the opportunity to be in Migwani. Secondly, I want to appreciate you together with the County Public Service Board for indeed making it possible for us as an assembly to have our inaugural Bunge Mashinani in Migwani, that is Mwingi West sub-county, and in particular Migwani ward. Honorable Speaker and the members, I also want to join you in appreciating everyone who has been able to attend today, this session, because it is one thing to plan for Bunge Mashinani, and it's also another thing for members to attend, of the public and also us. And so, my very need to speak this morning, Honorable Speaker, is to appreciate the 2010 Constitution that gave us devolution. If it were not for devolution, Honorable Speaker, we would not be here today. And I want to appreciate that in the midst where we are today, the pioneers of devolution, one of the pioneers, Honorable Patrick Mutua, that is the former MCF of Migwani, is here. I also want to appreciate our host, Honorable Maluki, the majority leader of the County Assembly, that is for the majority party, and to say that indeed it is a first one for him. He has gotten the very best of the inaugural Bunge Mashinani. We would have all wished, just like Honorable Katumbi has said, to have Bunge Mashinani in our wards. But I think Honorable Maluki scored first, and I believe this is going to be very important. Honorable Speaker, this is one place I remember with acute nostalgia. I say so because I have one part of my youthful life in Migwani. My mother comes from here. I happen to have become a man here. I was circumcised here. I think it is yesterday that I said, and I remembered because when we went to the hospital. And so there are a lot of things I can remember about it, about Migwani. Besides, Honorable Speaker, as a young boy, we would have cattle at the Eko Valley. And when I became the chair for tourism, and the Eko Valley is one of the sites that we are supposed to promote as a tourism site, I remembered when we were having cattle, we would eat the wild fruits, very, very delicious ones, called called mato, and I'm sure Honorable Maluki knows mato. It's a very sweet thing. Those who come from Migwani. And also there's another word, Fred, Honorable Speaker. I'm saying these things because we can also now have visited Eko Valley. I believe they are still there. We have also have mu, very black, more black than my face, you know, my complexion. And so I want to believe that Migwani offers a lot of things. But besides that, Honorable Speaker, this is one place, members who have spoken before have talked about a place that produced leaders, especially teachers from the word go. And from morning, a school called Ngugu Primary School. I'm not sure about these mics. A school called Ngugu Primary.
You can use those other microphones there. I think it will be better when for the answered. Maybe the technical team can. Yes, you can.
I think it is on. So I was saying this place has produced leaders, and especially to do with the teachers. My place, a school that I went to, Nguku Primary School in Mumone, happened to have been a beneficiary of many teachers from this area. And one of the teachers being the former senator for this place. And so we have a lot of interactions. Apart from, Honorable Speaker, my mother coming from here, it happened that my late father also taught in Kitulani Primary School. And so there is a dual kind of citizenship that I have with the Migwani, and I want to appreciate the people of Migwani. I am what I am today, partly because the people of Migwani made an impact in my life. And so when we are here, I also want to join Honorable Maluki, our host, and everyone else also in welcoming those who have never been to Migwani before, like my colleague, my dear friend, Honorable Mark Tutendingo. I was actually surprised that you have never been to Migwani. This is a nice place. Make time to be living Kwavonza and find time to tour Migwani and more so visit Eko Valley. And in that breath, I also want to ask Honorable Speaker if we can find time before we go. Stand somewhere, as Honorable Maluki invited us all, so that we can be able to view Migwani, we can be able to view Eko Valley. It's a nice place. And with those few remarks, I want, as I finish, Honorable Speaker, you have spoken extensively, and you have spoken on the basis of what Honorable Mark Dingo has spoken about this road. That is from Kwasiku to Mbondoni, and also all the way from Kamuwongo to Irira, going that side. If there is anything the national government this current national government can be able to give to the people of Kitui, not only the people of Migwani or to the people of Mwingi, but to the people of Kenya. It is tamaking the Kwasi Kumbondon Road and tamaking Kamuwongo Kase Irira Road. If this government can be able to do that, it will open very big economic grounds for the people of Kitui and the people of Kenya. It is easy to transit from Tharaka-Nithi, Honorable Speaker, through Irira, through Kase, through here, and go to Mombasa. And I want to believe the Deputy Speaker, the Deputy President, who happens to share his roots with the people of Kitui, will be in the forefront in helping us to get these roads tarmacked. With those few remarks, Honorable Speaker, I am in agreement that we need to leave an impact. Watu wangu, wazazi wangu wa Migwani, niko pamoja na nyinyi, tunaungana pamoja tuweze kusaidiana na kujenga kaunti yetu ya Kitui. Mheshimiwa Spika, asante kwa kuonyesha uongozi mwema na asante kwa kila mmoja ambaye ameshughulika ili tukaweze kufika na kutenda kazi hapa. Asante sana.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kasinga. We will make an arrangement, I agree with you, to go to Iko Valley. Maybe we need to adjust our program. We can do so on Thursday morning, Honorable Kasinga. Thursday morning we can all agree on members at 10 a.m. We can go there, Iko Valley and any other nearby tourist site before we come for the public engagement in the afternoon. So make that arrangement.
Much obliged, Honorable Speaker, and
yes.
For record purposes also, I think I had not said my name.
Yes.
My name is Titus Kasinga, or Titus Munyoki Kasinga. The Honorable Speaker encourages us to speak to say the three names. And I'm the elected member of County Assembly for Mumoni Ward. It is my second time to serve, and I thank the people of Mumoni that they have made it possible for me to be in this inaugural Bunge Mashinani. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kasinga. And today we shall be doing football. Honorable Anthony Musyoka, captain football. Yesterday, because of so many engagements, we did not play football. Now your super striker, Honorable Jeremiah, is here with us. So let's make sure that after the afternoon sitting, we go and play football with the community. Yesterday we disappointed the community football players, so let us not disappoint them today. Volleyball, majority, I don't know what happened. Did we win or we lost? I think we are finishing volleyball again today evening. So I think I'm being told that we won. Yeah, so I am happy that we are doing a good thing of interacting with the community members. So thank you very much, Honorable Mudhama Kieti, and then Honorable Hussein Mwandia. Honorable Musyoka. Honorable Mudhama Kieti, member for the ward. Good, I can see, and he's a member of the speakers panel. Sometimes when I am engaged, he always helps me, and when myself and the deputy speaker are not there, Honorable Mudhama Kieti always helps us to preside the sittings of the assembly. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Asante sana kwa kunipea hii nafasi. Sasa kwanza nitarudisha shukrani kubwa sana. Na umefanya kazi mzuri kwa kuletea watu wa Migwani. Leo wamekuja kuona vile tumefanya katika bunge hii, na leo wako na bahati sana kwa sababu ile vitu tutapitisha hapa watapata kazi mzuri. Lakini ile kitu ingine taongezea majority, original majority. Huyo ndio original majority. Watu wa Migwani mko na bahati sana. Yule mimi nimemjua kama original majority ni huyu Maruki. Kwa hivyo mimi naomba kwanza Kiswahili iko na mwenyewe sasa. Saa hii Kiswahili ndio iko na mwenyewe kwa sababu mmeshindwa kuongea Kiswahili. Sasa naomba ile barabara, kuna barabara tumeona hapa Mr. Speaker sana. Hiyo barabara sio barabara mzuri kwa sababu imeunganisha Mwingi. Na sisi tumetembea hata kilomita kidogo kutoka hapa kwa siku, siiba metro kwa siku mpaka hapa. Sasa utatembea kama masaa mawili. Majority hiyo leo ulete hiyo motion hapa, tuiongee vizuri, tutafute ni njia gani itatumiwa. Hata ikiwa ni national government, itafutwa vile itatengenezwa. Kwa sababu hiyo itaangusha area ya Migwani sana, kwa sababu ukiona hii town haitaweza kuenda mbele. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio kitu ile Mr. Speaker, saa nimeiona hiyo, hata imeniuma sana. Ndio sababu umeona mimi nimeketi pale na nikanyamaza. Kwa hivyo watu wa Miwani leo mjue Speaker amefanya mzuri, majority amefanya mzuri, kwa sababu sisi leo tumeona ile mambo imesumbua nyinyi. Saa ile tumepitia hapa tumeona mambo imesumbuliwa, njia imesumbua nyinyi, na kuna vitu nyingi saa hii tutaongea hapa muisikie. Kwa hivyo mimi nitarudisha shukrani na nitasema asante sana. Nimeona Father hapa, wewe Father Muriunji, endelea na kuomba, kwa sababu nimeona hapo ni hapa karibu kwako, ni hapa karibu, na tutakuwa tumeendelea mzuri. Kwa hivyo Speaker, asante sana, umefanya kazi mzuri kulete mbunge mashinani hapa, na tujawahi kuona hivyo. Wewe number 1 Speaker.
Asante sana. Asante sana.
Kwa majina naitwa Muthama Musyoka Keti kutoka Earth Ward, na ile ingine naitwa Dr. Othos ama Dr. Othodhe.
Asante sana. Asante sana mheshimiwa, ni mzee wetu wa bunge anayetupatia mawaidha sisi kama vijana. Kuna mzee mwingine wa nguvu sana, Honorable Hussein Mwandia, pia ni member wa board MCA for Ekudha Ward. Please take a minute and say something. I believe he is the last one, kindly, so that we proceed. Honorable Ngwele, I see you, okay. So that we proceed with the other. Honorable Kalamba, okay, I'll give you a chance. Okay, Honorable Hussein Mwandia, please proceed.
Asante Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, ukweli hayawi mwisho huwa. Hii siku ya leo tumekuwa tunaiombea sana. Tumefanya mipango toka mwaka jana, lakini leo imekuwa. Kwa hivyo ninashukuru Mwenyezi Mungu, na pia nishukuru wewe Mr. Speaker wetu na board ya Kitui na uongozi wa bunge la Kitui kiongozwa na the host Mheshimiwa Maluki, ambaye kidogo naona ametoka na ndio yule yuaja. Mr. Speaker, nipe naomba hii ruhusa nimshukuru Mheshimiwa Maluki, ambaye if I may quote, it was over and acceptance. He could have denied us coming here, but I thank him because he has accepted the offer. Mr. Speaker, kuzaa mwana si kazi, kazi ni kulea. Leo tumeanza bunge mashinani hapa kata Migwani, ward ya Migwani. Ni maombi yangu Mr. Speaker, mwaka huu hapa ama hapo mwakani tutakuwa na lingine kule Kitui Kusini. Maana unajua hizo ni eneo tengwa Mr. Speaker. Hapa tunaongelea barabara kutoka kwa Shikuu kwenda Mbondoni, lakini kuna barabara nyingi kwa hii kaunti yetu ya Kitui, ni nyingi katika hili gatuzi, zile sinafanana na hii kutoka kwa Shikuu mpaka hapa na hapa Migwani. Kwa hivyo huu ni mfano tu. Kwa hivyo tunapoleta mjadala wa kuongea juu hii barabara, tujue kunazo nyingi tena mbovu. Kuna sehemu zingine hata mtihani saa hii inaendelea na inafanya kupelekwa na pikipiki. Na Mr. Speaker, nataka ufikirie kuna nyesha na mtihani unabebwa na unatakana ulindo, lakini unabebwa na pikipiki. Yule askari ama kama unatakana wawili watabebwa vipi na pikipiki na mtihani pia? Wengi wanachelewa kufanya mtihani, na mwishowe watoto wengine hawezi enda, kama ni zile shule za kulala. Mr. Speaker, unakuta wengi wanachelewa kufanya mtihani, unafika kuchelewa. Kwa hivyo tunapoongelea matatizo haya Mr. Speaker, kwa hili bunge letu ambao lina wabunge 59 na mtaraka mmoja, ambaye ni rafiki yangu wa ukoo wangu Bwana Dagara.
Usisahau kuna motion yake ya marginalized.
Mheshimiwa Speaker, itakuwa ni vizuri ailete, maanake lazima tuangalie diversity. Tutaiunga mkono, tutamtetea. Nishaenda kwake mara 3, lakini barabara asiendeki ni sawa na kwangu. Ukienda kwangu kuna mahali kunaitwa kwa Kimweli, na hiyo ni eneo ya utalii na hakuna barabara, hakuendeki. Na hali huku hapa tunadanganyana na executive ati kwamba kuna kazi inafanyika kwa mabarabara. Mimi nasema hapana. Kwa hivyo lazima tuhakikishe pesa imetengwa ya kutengeza barabara. Tunaweza ongelea juu ya national government, lakini hii county government kwa vile kuna pesa za barabara lazima zitengwe za kutosha za kutengeza barabara. Na we have to compel the executive to do the roads. Mr. Speaker, kwa hayo machache ningeomba nikome hapo.
Asante.
Na wakati wa kutangamana wakifika,
ndio
nipo. Nashukuru.
Asante sana mzee wetu Mheshimiwa Hussein Mwendia. Najua pia ulifanya kazi na Honorable Patrick Mutua kwa bunge yako. Si mtambue tu manake ako hapa.
Nashukuru Mr. Speaker, ni kweli. Mutua mbali na kufanya kazi na yeye katika bunge la kwanza la gatuzi ya Kitui, alikuwa rafiki yangu na mpaka leo ni rafiki yangu. Nipungie mkono. Asante.
Kwa hivyo akusaidie kutangamana, akutembeze vizuri.
Najua na Waswahili wa Pemba wajana kwa vilemba.
Nimesikia Mheshimiwa Katumbi akimuita alikuwa kipa wake, ni kama alikuwa anamtunza vizuri. Asante sana. Let's start with Honorable Ngwele, then Katana. Honorable Ngwele is a ranking member. I think he was in the first assembly. Thank you, Honorable Ngwele. We appreciate you.
Yeah, I thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity to address this assembly in the distinguished presence of the community leaders of the Mwingi West sub-county and the people of Migwani ward, led by the Honorable Majority Leader, who is the representative. And first, let me, Mr. Speaker, appreciate the County Assembly Service Board and the Assembly Service for an excellent setup. I arrived a little late, and the Honorable Jeremiah Mutua took me around to see how this place has been set up. And actually, I must say that I'm very proud to be associated with the assembly because of this setup. It's a kind of setup that you see in very big places like Nairobi. You've done us proud, Mr. Speaker. I apologize because I came a little bit late. I traveled from Gomeni this morning. And I'm going back there. I don't know how I'll get back there because the road from Bondoni up to here is in a terrible condition. And while at that, let me remind the Kenya Kwanza government that they owe us a road. The road from Kwasiku up to Bondoni has to be completed. We pay taxes like everybody else in this country. And it is our right to have that road completed. And please let us not be forced to go back to the activism of 2015-2018 when that road was not done from Kibwezi. We remember that our leaders took to the streets to demonstrate, including the Honorable former Senator for this county. It was tear gassed at Kibwezi when they were pressing for the marking of that road. I hope we will not be forced to go back to the trenches to get that road done. Mr. Speaker, I'm happy to be at Migwani. Migwani is a historical place, and a lot of people who spoke before me have mentioned that. Mr. Speaker, this town was the first administrative headquarter of the larger Mwingi region. When the colonial DC set at Kitui, the Migwani was administrative, and actually the place, the name for this place is Kambi. I hope I'm right. Is Kambi because it was an administrative camp, and it was also the first commercial center for this region. When Mwingi was a small rest stop called Kwafara, because Mwingi was set up by a Somali businessman called Farah, and its name for a very long time was Kwafara, and even today a lot of the old people call Mwingi Kwafara. So this was the commercial and administrative setup of the larger Mwingi region, and Migwani is also famous for producing the teachers who made all of us. Actually, I'll not be lying if I say that Migwani made me, because the way I went to school in Mitamisi Primary School from 1975, more than 3/4 of the teachers who taught us there came from this place, including the great Mr. Mungeli, who is in education still today, and he comes from a place called Makengekari. Is exactly the head teacher who made a lot of us, including the Honorable Roskas Kapi. He gave us a very solid foundation. So we are happy, Mr. Speaker, that you brought us to Migwani, because it is a great place. I wish it had been possible for more people, more community members to attend this sitting. Although we know that the season is a bit difficult, the rain started late, and our people are very busy on the farms. I know that people of this place are very active in terms of civic affairs. So maybe in the afternoon, after people have plowed and planted, we'll get a lot more people attending the sessions. And Mr. Speaker, I also want to appreciate the pioneer member of County Assembly for this ward, the Honorable Patrick Munida Mutua. I call him Aba. He was a great legislator, vice chairman of the Committee on Trade. He was Honorable Ngoima's vice chairman in the Committee on Trade. In the vast assembly, we used to call him Idengeli. That was his nickname. He tried to force into the budget a dispensary for a place called Idengeli, I believe up there in the hills. And when it was deleted from the budget, he made a very huge fuss about it. So he's a great man. And after his service in the County Assembly, he has remained very active in the community. About 3-4 years ago, he came to Ngobeni and helped me to put up 2 primary schools through friends of his in the Hindu community, where we got support to build 14 classrooms at a place called AIC Mwangeni Primary School, and 14 classrooms at a place called Malatani Primary School. And he has done that in several other places. And Mr. Patrick Munida, may God bless you for the work that you continue to do for our people. Finally, Mr. Speaker, I want to thank the board also for very good utilization of technology, apart from the TVs that we're seeing here. When I was driving here, actually, I was able to follow the proceedings, right from the opening up to the place where the Honorable Dr. Mbuno was struggling with the Mwingiliano, and then the Honorable Ndagara coming with his Utangamano. And I want to tell the Honorable Ndagara that if the speaker says it is Mwingiliano, please, it is Mwingiliano. It doesn't matter whether you have studied Kiswahili from the throat of a hyena. If the speaker says it is Mwingiliano, it is Mwingiliano. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ngwele, for protecting me. Honorable Ndagara, it is Mwingiliano. It depends on how you apply it. Thank you very much, Honorable Ngwele. Any other member? Before we proceed, we need to proceed. Honorable Kalamba Musao, thank you. Please. Sorry. Kalamba, Katana first, please. Yeah. Okay. Katana, please come first. Then Kalamba. Yeah. Honorable Katana to welcome us to Mwingi West. We want to apply what Ngwela said, Mwingiliano. Yeah. So please take the floor.
Honorable Speaker, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for this opportunity. you've given me to join my fellow honorable members from Mwingi West. Honorable Manjuru Linda, Alison Maluki, from Ukwayu, from Kiomedana, and Honorable Anton from Kiomakidani, to welcome my fellow members in Mwingi West. Mr. Speaker, I'm a medical officer by profession, and we talk few words, and we write still few, and writing that you can understand. When you want to say 3 times, we say TNDS, so we don't talk much. Mwingi West is haven for its citizen, and it is an haven of visitors and tourists. And come here, Mr. Speaker, it is a clear demonstration of fruits of devolution. And Mwingi West, we've tested at the first sub-county to have this Mbunge Mashinani in our area. Mr. Speaker, I want to appreciate and thank my fellow honorable members of their sentiments about what in these terms has so much issues of road. From Kwasiko to Mbondoni, we've been talking about that road for quite a long time. And when you are talking about it, I was excited and very happy that the people of Mwingi West will understand. We truly take your concerns to the relevant authorities. Mr. Speaker, apart from road, we've learned much about the road, and it will be very important because it was a request from our honorable member from this area, Honorable Charles Nguna, that we have a press communicando to the government of Kenya Kwanza to make sure that at least they do this round for the benefit of our people. Issues of transport, Mr. Speaker, our people of Mwingi West, they are in a state of confusion, mostly during the rainy season. To become totally impassable, even you are lucky today, our members, it is not raining, you will have tested it well. Mr. Speaker, we also have our level 4 hospital, which we visited yesterday, and as a medical practitioner, I was very happy, motivated, because we went around and seen by ourselves how our people are being handled in our health facility. We go to level 4, it is level 4, but outside, you cannot even say it is a level 4. It looks like a level 3 or a dispensary. And we really want, when we will be talking about the round, we include our main facility, level 4, where our people get medication from. We also have issue of water. We in Migwani, as our sub-county, the city of this sub-county, we also need clean water. And I think Honorable Mukwayu and I, we've been pushing for it. I'm happy that the government of Kitui, under the leadership of Dr. Malombe, we managed to do pipes from Kithioko to Ngutani. We also requesting, members, when you are here, you talk from here, that extension be done to the town and connected so that people of Migwani will have clean water. Mr. Speaker, people now from today in the Mwingi West, you will understand, we represent you well in Kitui County Assembly. And I'm very happy now, you will see by yourself how business are transacted in the Assembly. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. God bless you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, Honorable Katana, member for Ngutani Ward. Honorable Kalamba Musau, you may take the floor, please. Nominated member, NAC Party, coming from Zombe, and a very active legislator in this house. Welcome, Honorable Kalamba Musau. Order members. Honorable Kalamba.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir.
Members are saying you are beautiful.
Thank
Let me speak for them. Please proceed.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir, for giving this opportunity to add my voice in this first Mashinani, Bunge Mashinani. Mr. Speaker, sir, let me first thank the board and the committee which came up with this successful event. Mr. Speaker, sir, a lot of county importances has been said here, and it's my understanding that the concerned bodies will take actions. Mr. Speaker, sir, to the residents of Mingwani, today marks your day to know how, as MCAs, we do undertake our duties in the County Assembly of Kitui. We are very much determined to give out our services to the best of our abilities. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Kalamba Musau. Any other member before we proceed? Thank you. Thank you. Honorable Musako, a ranking member. I believe you are the last one, so that we proceed. Other members can make their comments as we proceed with the other businesses. Kindly. That we proceed. Honorable Grace, I see you. Honorable Musako, please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity. I'll start by thanking the board, which you are the one which chairs the board for doing this good arrangement. I'll also thank the technical team. I can see today we have a very quality sound. So we thank that team. They are doing very well. Even the screens are okay. I can see myself there. So the technical team, thank you so much for the good work you have done. Many remarks have been made by honorable members about Migwani, what should be corrected about the roads. Katana have talked about the extension of the pipeline, and I should not repeat that. So, Mr. Speaker, I just wanted to thank even the community for Migwani for attending this very important function, so that you can follow our proceedings, how we do it in Kitui. I'll also thank our majority leader, Honorable Maluki, for this is an history. This is the first Bunge Mashinani since we started the county government, and it will remain that this was the first one. So I'll also thank the majority leader. I think you have to lobby. I think he lobbied because it could have been in Gutani, it could have been in Mukwayu's place. And Mr. Speaker, I think the next Bunge Mashinani will be in Kitui South, and specific Mutomo Kebuya ward. And I'll be very happy. I've started lobbying, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Thank you very much. Everybody is allowed to lobby. Because at that time we shall make a decision on where. Any other member? Honorable Grace Mulandi? Welcome. Honorable Dagara was bragging to be the best Kiswahili speaker. But now that you have arrived, I'm sure you will know that we have the best. Let's hear, switch on the microphone.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I tend to differ. For me, Kiswahili is a language I only did in school, and I'm not very conversant with Kiswahili as such, like Honorable Dagara. He stands to be the winner today. Thank you very much for our visitors who came. Want to thank the board and the committee who sat down to make this this noble cause very successful. In Kitui Assembly, we are only dedicated to the Mwananchi, or to the owner of this country, who is the Mwananchi. We are dedicated to serve the Mwananchi, and we are dedicated to reach out to the Mwananchi. We thank God today we are with the normal Mwananchi. We'll be able to listen to them as they listen to us as we continue with our proceedings. And thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. We hope to get many, many more Bunge Mashinani. And also to the staff and everyone else. It is just a noble one. I'm very humbled to be here today. I've been to Migwani, and it's very beautiful in Migwani. Honorable Harrison, it's very beautiful, very, very beautiful. You'd want to make a very good tourist attraction from this place. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Honorable Grace. I can see you have conceded the fact that Nagara is better than you in Kiswahili. Nagara, we must get somebody else to be better than you. You can't be number one in Kiswahili. Members, I think we are doing well, and I want us to proceed with the order paper. On Majority Whip, I've seen you. You want 1 minute? Majority Whip? I can give you 1 minute by virtue of your position. Yes. Perhaps you can say something which can bless us.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. For the sake of the public who are here, I'm Boniface Mokwate Katula, the Majority Chief Whip of the Assembly of Kitui. I have just come. Mr. Speaker, I want to start with apologizing. Yesterday I was not in. I was nursing my wife. She was discharged late evening yesterday. And I request for the forgiveness, because that is family I had to attend to. Mr. Speaker, I want to say thank you for this opportunity of bringing Bunge Mashinani. Mr. Speaker, I thank you because of also reconsidering this ward as the first one to have this big event. I don't have much to say, Mr. Speaker. I just say thank you. I am conversant with this ward because majority leader is my brother. We have just traveled around. I know this ward like my ward. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Mokwate. We wish your wife a quick recovery. We may now proceed with the business of today. Clerk, next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers. 1, report by the Committee on Finance and Economic Planning on consideration of the Kitui County Finance Bill 2024, County Assembly Bill number 4 of 2024 by the Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Economic Planning. Number 2, report by the Joint Committee on Administration and the Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs on the review of community level infrastructure program framework, into bracket, CLIDIP, by the Chairperson, Joint Committee on Administration and the Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs. Number 3, report on the inspection exercise of onboards drilled across Kitui County in the financial year 2023/2024, Kitwasco and Kimwasco pipelines, their main water sources and treatment zones, conducted from the 12th to the 16th of August 2024 by the Chairperson, Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation.
Thank you very much. Let's begin with the first report by the Chairperson, Committee on Finance and Economic Planning, Honorable Munyaki Mwensi. Please take the floor. That is the finance bill, the Kitui County Finance Bill, which is a very important matter. And I want to encourage members of the public to be very keen and to listen to this debate, which will be done tomorrow. Today we are only laying the report. The debate will be done tomorrow. Chairperson, please take the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my name is Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi, representing Kusa Ward. Before I proceed, Mr. Speaker, allow me to join my colleagues in congratulating you, Honorable Speaker, and your team, the technical team, Mr. Speaker, and everyone, Mr. Speaker, who has participated in facilitating this great event, Mr. Speaker. Allow me also, Mr. Speaker, to congratulate the people of Migwani Ward, Mr. Speaker, for welcoming us and also joining us so that they can learn, Mr. Speaker, from us. Mr. Speaker, we are much humbled. to my brother, Honorable Maluki, who was once my predecessor, now I'm his predecessor, the Speaker.
Please elaborate, predecessor to which?
Mr. Speaker, I was the majority leader of Kitui County Assembly, and I'm the Gachagua of Kitui. However, Mr. Speaker, it's just a simple delivery. Mr. Speaker, we are all Wiper members. Yes. And Mr. Speaker, there is no hard feelings, Mr. Speaker. Yeah, there is no hard feelings, Mr. Speaker. I want to congratulate him, Mr. Speaker, for hosting us. Mr. Speaker, I think the reason why we always compete with him is that I also have some history in Migwani, Mr. Speaker. I was once raised in this ward. I stayed somewhere along the Luni for 3 years. I can call them parents because they took care of me for 3 years, Mr. Speaker. And therefore, this great ward is also my home ward, Mr. Speaker. Therefore, Mr. Speaker, allow me, Mr. Speaker, to go straight to today's business, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the following paper that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 1796 and 217, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the County Assembly today, Tuesday, 19th November 2024, report by the Committee on Finance and Economic Planning on consideration of the Kitui County Finance Bill 2024, County Assembly Bill number 4 of 2024. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, Finance Committee, Honorable Munyoke Mwenzi, for laying that paper. Members, please make sure that you go through the report so that we can have a very good debate tomorrow on this particular matter, which is very pertinent to our people. Let's now go to the second report by the Chairperson, Joint Committee on Administration and Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs. Do we have any of the two? Oh, thank you, Honorable Ross, for holding brief.
Kabla sijapeana ama kabla sijawekelea hii ujumbe hapa, Bwana Spika, naomba kuchukua hii nafasi ili niweze kukushukuru na ile kamati ulikuwa naye kutuleta hapa mashinani Migwani. Nichukue hii nafasi pia nishukuru Mheshimiwa Harrison Maluki ambaye ndiye ametukaribisha hapa Migwani. Tumefurahi, tumesema ni asante sana kwa kutukaribisha hapa Migwani, na tutaendelea na hii wiki tuko hapa Migwani. Mr. Speaker, I'm standing here on behalf of my chair, Honorable Peter Mwanza, to lay the paper. Mr. Speaker, sir, pursuant to the provision of Standing Order number 179(6) and 195, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the County Assembly today, Tuesday, 19th November 2024. Report by the Joint Committee on Administration and Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs on the review of community level infrastructure development program framework, into brackets, CLIDIP. Mr. Speaker, before I lay the paper, I want to introduce myself. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Honorable Rose Kasioka Kadhoka, born in Ngomeni Ward. I'm nominated by Wiper Democratic Party, Kenya. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay the paper.
Thank you very much, Honorable Rose Kasioka Kadhoka, for laying that paper on CLIDIP. Again, CLIDIP is a very pertinent and important issue in our county, matters development, and I'm sure our people will be very eager to hear us debate on this particular motion. So members, prepare yourselves accordingly so that tomorrow we can have a good debate on this matter of CLIDIP. Let's go to the next report by the Chairperson of Committee on Agriculture and Water and Irrigation, Honorable Anthony Musyoka. I can see he's consulting with his Vice Chair. A very, very able team. Are you coming together? Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Honorable Musyoka. Please proceed. And today you are very smart. I don't know whether you have been told by anybody. You are very smart today, Honorable Musyoka. And that is the way he is always dressed, always smart. Please take the floor.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for commenting about my smartness. Honorable Speaker, before I lay this paper, I would like to appreciate you for having this idea of having Bunge Mashinani in Mwingi West constituency. I also want to appreciate our majority leader, who is Honorable Lawrence Muluki, for hosting us in Migwani Ward. I want also to appreciate the members of the public for coming to grace this event, and I'm sure that the event will be nice to everyone. Also appreciate for the technical team for the work well done. Since the event seems to be success from the beginning, and we hope everything will be going on well. Mr. Speaker, allow me to I beg to lay this the following paper, that pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order 179.6 and 190 Clause 5, I beg to lay the following paper on the table of the County Assembly today, Tuesday, 19th November 2024. The report by the Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation on the inspection exercise on bores drilled across Kitui County in the financial year 2023-2024, Kituasco and Kimwasco pipelines, their main water sources and treatment zones, conducted from 12th to 16th August 2024. Mr. Speaker, I beg to lay.
Thank you very much, Honorable Anthony Musyoka. Again, matters water, matters which are very dear to our people. I've heard Honorable Katana what you have said about that pipeline, which is very important. When we went to the hospital yesterday, we realized the main issue there is water. We actually visited the laundry and it is in pathetic condition. Yeah, even in the theater, they are saying they use jerrycans to put water in the theater. You can imagine how water is of importance in a theater. So I think that is a matter which needs to be addressed by our county, because water is a matter which is under our mandate as a county government. So Honorable Chair, Agriculture and Water, thank you for bringing that report, and I believe that we shall have a good debate tomorrow. Clerk, next order.
Order number 6, notices of motions. Motion on adoption of the report by the Joint Committee on Administration and the Coordination of County Affairs and the Legal Affairs on the review of Community Level Infrastructure Development Program Framework into bracket CLIDIP by the Chairperson, Joint Committee on Administration and the Coordination of County Affairs and Legal Affairs. Number 2, motion on adoption of the report on the inspection exercise on boreholes drilled across Kitui County in the financial year 2023/2024, Kituasco and Kimwasco pipelines, their main water sources and treatment zones, conducted from the 12th to the 16th of August 2024 by the Chairperson, Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation.
Thank you, Chairperson, or rather the person acting for the Chairperson, Committee on Joint Administration and Justice and Affairs Committee. That must be Honorable Ross. Is a motion.
Mr. Speaker, I beg to give motion on adoption of the report by the Joint Committee on Administration and Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs on the review of community level infrastructure development program framework CLIDIP. That pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 179.6 and 195, this Assembly hereby adopts the report by the Joint Committee on Administration and Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs on the review of community level infrastructure development and program framework, CLIDIP in brackets, laid on the table of the County Assembly of Tuesday, 19th, 2024. Mr. Speaker, I think we all know what is happening in this CLIDIP and what we need, as what the people of Kitui need. So, Mr. Speaker, as we sat down as a joint committee, we went through the CLIDIP and there are some things we looked into. So, in front of these members of the public, we went through the CLIDIP and there are some things we thought it's good for our people to increase the CLIDIP. So, Mr. Speaker, I request this House, as we debate tomorrow, they adopt this motion for the betterment of the Kitui people. With those few remarks, Mr. Speaker, I ask the Chair for justice and legal.
Honorable Ross, please let the clerks consult with you a little bit. You're only giving notice, not moving.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker and the clerk, for assisting me. I beg to repeat my motion.
Yes, please repeat and give notice. Don't move.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, I've been guided. Pursuant to the provision of Standing Order number 1796 and 195, this Assembly hereby adopts the report by the Joint Committee on Administration and Coordination of County Affairs and Justice and Legal Affairs on the review of community level infrastructure development program framework, into brackets CLIDIP, laid on the table of the County Assembly on Tuesday, 19th November 2024. Mr. Speaker, I beg to give the notice of the motion.
Thank you very much, Honorable Ross Kavoka, for giving notice. Members, you are duly notified. Please prepare accordingly for the debate on that motion. Let's proceed to the next notice of motion by the Chairperson of the Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation, Honorable Anthony Musyoka. Please proceed.
Thank you, Speaker. I beg to give the notice of the motion on adoption of the report by the Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation on the inspection exercise of boreholes drilled across Kitui County in the financial year 2023-2024. Kitui and Kimasiko pipelines, their main water sources, and treatment zones conducted from 12th to 16th of August 2024. That pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 179 clause 6 and 190 clause 5, this Assembly hereby adopts the report by the Committee on Agriculture, Water and Irrigation on the inspection exercise on boreholes drilled across Kitui County in the financial year 2023-2024. Kitui and Kimasiko pipelines, their main water sources and treatment zones conducted from 12th to 16th August 2024, laid on the table of the County Assembly on Tuesday, 19 November. Mr. Speaker, allow me to say that matters concerning water are very weighty.
Honorable Anthony, you're only giving notice.
Okay, let me withdraw my previous comment. Honorable Speaker, I beg to give the notice of the motion. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I can now give you a minute if you wanted to say something. Yes, thank you for giving notice. I can give you a minute now.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for allowing me to comment about matters concerning water. I know in our entire county, water is a very sensitive issue, and every honorable member here from each ward has issues concerning water. And I would like to request honorable members tomorrow as we debate this alarming issue, let us be all here and debate about this report. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you very much. I can see your vice chair is really cheering you up. You must be having a very loyal and supportive vice chair. That is a very good team, which I think is inseparable. Thank you very much, Honorable Anthony. Clerk, next order.
Order number 7, statements.
Next order.
Order number 8, motions and bills.
Thank you. I think, members, we are finished our business of today. But since we are in Bunge Mashinani, if there's any issue which any member may want to say, I can give a minute or two before we adjourn the morning sitting. I must say that I am very happy. I think we should be around 90% in attendance. So members, thank you very much. And I want to assure the public that this is how our members attend plenary sittings. They always come in big numbers because they respect the work which you give them. They always attend and debate matters concerning their respective wards. So thank you, members, and you have shown to our people that we are always very active and willing to represent them accordingly. Thank you very much, the member for the host, our host, the majority leader, and for the first time, Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi has acknowledged his successor. So Megwani must be a very beautiful place. So thank you very much, Honorable Munyoki Mwenzi. Finally, that is how leaders live. You know, today, in a democratic society, you must accept when your colleague takes over the position which you held before. So, and that is democracy. And members of the majority party, I want to ask you to remain united, yeah, and because you know you are the majority party, ensure that you are united and transact government business accordingly. And I know you are up to the task. Let me give the majority leader a chance to say something before I give the deputy majority leader. And also Honorable Hussein Mwandi. We are doing very well. We are doing very well. Majority Leader, please proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I want to appreciate all the honorable members who have very well spoken and welcomed our great people from Migwani and Mwingi West at lunch to this occasion. Honorable Speaker, I don't want to repeat myself. Mine is to appreciate all the members of the public who have joined us here. I know majority of them comes from Migwani ward, but I know there are also some members from the surrounding wards. And Honorable Speaker, Migwani is a big town. We have so many tribes living here. So it is not only the residents of Migwani ward who are here. I want to appreciate all the members. We have our officers, we have also the hospital staffs, and also we have teachers who don't come around, but they are residents here for now. I want to welcome all of them. Mine is a clarion call to all the members of the public who have joined us kindly continue talking to the other members of the public so that they continue joining us. We have brought this activity here because of you, so that you may understand what transpires at the county assembly. It is a learning experience and it is historical because it has never been done, but it is one of its kind which has been held here in Migwani. I also encourage teachers who are around, if they can bring also some pupils around so that they can also learn what transpires at the county assembly. Finally, Honorable Speaker, I want to invite the members of the public who are around. We have prepared some lunch for you. So after this exercise, don't leave. You are well taken care of. So there is some lunch prepared for you, and I can see that the honorable members are applauding because this is the support we are offering to our members of the community. So kindly, we welcome you again in the afternoon. Those who will be around, also make sure that we continue mobilizing more members so that they can come here and see what we do. We have a lot of businesses in the afternoon. Also tomorrow we have a lot of activities, and on Thursday we shall be having public engagement. We have so many problems which we are facing as a region and as a county. So it will be your opportunity on Thursday to come and hire out those problems so that we can continue working on them as the county of Kitui, because our county is made up of the county assembly and the county executive, and we work in collaboration so that we can deliver services to you because you elected us. So I continue welcoming you, and we will be extremely happy if we see all those seats filled, because they are meant for the members of the public so that we can interact. Honorable colleagues, as I told you, the Mwingi West residents and the Migwani residents are very peaceful, and I know you will be having interactive sessions with them as you move around. So Honorable Mwandi, I feel safe when you are around. You in Migwani, you are very safe. You can see we also have very able security apparatus who are able to make sure that we are all well protected when we are around. So karibuni sana, Honorable Speaker, I quote. Asanteni sana.
Thank you, Majority Leader, for that information to our members of the public. Honorable Deputy Minority Leader, I saw your hand was up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, you know, Mwingi West sub-county borders Mwingi Central sub-county, and therefore we are like brothers. What happens in Mwingi West sub-county, it also happens in Mwingi Central. And that is to say, even Mwingi North sub-county. The Speaker, for the few hours I have been around, I have been, I want to be close to you that I have been receiving a lot of messages, especially when you started airing out the proceedings on the floor of the House. They are able to see what is happening through Facebook, and that is very much commendable. The Speaker, I thought I will be indebted not to recognize some individuals in this sub-county who are very good friends to us. The Speaker, there is a very common tournament in this area, Mwingi West sub-county, which is sponsored by the area MP, Honorable CNN, and actually that Ngona Cup is ongoing, and it draws over 30,000 youths across the Lanja Mwingi region to come and attend. Since it is ongoing, I have been receiving messages from many youths to say, thank you Kitui County Assembly for bringing that mashinani, bunge mashinani around, and you'll be able to attend. As the majority leader has said, maybe in the afternoon and tomorrow, this place will have so many people from this area. And to be specifically, I've also been forced to apologize for not honoring the yesterday's match, and especially the Kitui County Assembly football team versus the legends from this region. I've seen so many complaints from social media, and I want to confirm to them, yes, yesterday is usually a very busy day for honorable members. You know, on Saturday we attend functions, on Sunday we attend functions, and then on Monday maybe you are here and there are trying to travel to come to this place, and therefore the quorum to have that football match was not to take place. But I want to confirm to them, now that I'm a lover of soccer, I can see Honorable the MCF was Zambani, and our captain is around. Whether they are injured or not, that match must be honored. Our striker, Honorable Erastus Dr. Mbuno, MCF of Eneo Maralani, is around. Even you, Mr. Speaker, you are also a very good number 7. Yes. Those legends must understand that we are real footballers. It's all that suits which are wearing. So when that particular moment comes, we are going to be there, and we are going to teach them how football is played in this country.
Thank you. It's good, Honorable Jeremiah, because it is me who said that you need to apologize for not being available yesterday. It's good for the public to know that you were actually on official duty. You attended a meeting in Nairobi where our county executive was being, should I use the word grilled? Yeah, when it appears before the park committee at the Senate, and you were there, and I had approved all members of park committee to be there. I know yourself, you were there. Honorable Masako was there, Honorable Gabriel, and Honorable Dagara, and Honorable Paul Maluki, which is a good thing, because you know we do primary oversight, the Senate does secondary oversight. So that's why you are not there. So I am trying to defend you, and I know you always respect assembly programs. So thank you very much, members of park committee. You are doing a good job, led by your chair and vice chair. Honorable Mandia, I saw your hand was up.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. Mr. Speaker, thank you for the leave. And Mr. Speaker, for sure, this is the day that the Lord has made for us. Migwani is the place to be, and I feel very much welcome. The majority leaders assured me of the security. You know, I like moving around very much, even at night. So my security is guaranteed, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I'm not trying to anticipate tomorrow's debate on the issue of Kimwasco and Kitwasco, Mr. Speaker. But this, Mr. Speaker, allow me to request my colleagues to note the following. In the first report of water department, Mr. Speaker, there was an indication that in Ikuda ward there was a bore which was sunk in a village known as Makongeni, Mr. Speaker. And Mr. Speaker, for your information, and for this house to digest, Mr. Speaker, there's no village, county village, out of the 247 in the county known as Makongeni. And it was indicated in the report that there was a bore sunk.
The report by the county executive?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Sunk in a village known as Makongeni in Ikuda ward. Mr. Speaker, as you know, there was a complaint by my colleague, one Honorable Dr. Ododhia Mudhamakiet of the ward. Still, it was the same in my ward. There was no bore out of those indicated, Mr. Speaker, known as Makongeni. So,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Speaker, allow me also for the second time to request my colleagues to know this.
Thank you.
Yes, as they debate tomorrow's motion, Mr. Speaker.
You'll get
Thank you.
You'll get a good chance tomorrow.
Thank you.
It appears this matter is very...
Mr. Speaker, earlier I told you I'm not anticipating debate, but then I was prepared preparing my colleagues to note there might be a lot of cheating in those reports from the executive, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Thank you. I will give everyone enough opportunity tomorrow to debate all those matters, which are very emotive and actually very important to our people. So thank you, Honorable Hussein Mwandi. I think members, we are doing well. I think we can end it at that point. Honorable Dagara, you have a, don't debate anything, Honorable Dagara, kindly. Yeah.
Mr. Speaker, thank you so much. I don't want to waste a lot of time. In fact, I was only giving information from the whip's desks. All right. I know we have a lot of excitement around, and people would want to feel the fun of Miwani, and therefore I would want to urge from the whip's desk that whenever you see us coming around and telling you do this and that, kindly adhere to that, so that we don't miss this great opportunity to discuss some of the pertinent issues pertaining the government. You know, you're the government side, and therefore also the minority side. We have agreed that members can get excited and then to some extent very beautiful I don't know to talk beyond that, and therefore members will always keep on Katumbi on the other side and me on this other side. When we come to your place, you see us, you know what we are telling you. So thank you so much, Speaker.
Thank you very much.
Bon appetit.
Thank you very much, our whips. You are doing a good job, and keep it up. And that is how they always do their work, members of the public. These whips, these also leadership, they do a fantastic job, and we appreciate you. Yeah, the public of Kitui elected the best representatives, and also our political parties who managed to nominate. They also nominated the best MCAs to be in this house. And Kitui County Assembly, where we are determined to be the best county assembly in the Republic of Kenya. Thank you very much, honorable members. To members, let's now be upstanding so that we adjourn the house. Honorable members, this house is adjourned until today at 2:30 p.m.